Crystal.
We've all been taught to starve ourselves, to eat salads and to stay away from carbs to lose body fat. This couldn't be further from the truth. It's about finding the healthy foods you love, finding balance, building up your foundation so your body is working for you, not against you.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa.
Hey Crystal, what have we got here?
We have basically my bulking foods. I was eating roughly about 3,000 calories. So here we have my breakfast. I've got a high GI carbs and protein shake. So high GI carbs to go straight to the muscles. Also, because there's lots of volume here, high GI carbs don't last as long within the body and they burn quite quickly. So I'm a lot hungrier in between meals, so then I can get my next meal and I'm not too full for too long.
So this is your typical breakfast, just what we
Yeah, so just here, so I've got 80 grams of neutral grain and 20 grams of rice puffs and a protein shake as well, which I have creatine in it as well. And then my next meal will be either one of the two lots of muffins, English muffins. I'll either have ricotta and blueberries or cream cheese, so whichever, depending on where I spread my fats throughout the day. And then I'll either have 2 crumpets with jam and honey or bagels, so again quite high GI, fast absorbing into the muscles. And then my next meal and a snack, these are amazing, like just super light and easy to grab on the go. They are rice crackers basically, again high volume in carbs and really quick to burn. And then here we have rice, so I have my Uncle Ben's flavoured rice, and I've also got 100 grams of
Yum, Brussels sprouts.
I know, Brussels
Who doesn't
sprouts.
love Brussels
I know,
sprouts?
I love Brussels sprouts.
I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. I do also have that with chicken breast as well, so I have chicken breast in there. And then my dinner will either be one of the two. I've got 130 grams of pasta and 100 grams of pasta sauce. And again, I'll have that with steak. And then my other meal here is udon noodles.
That looks good.
I know, it's so good. Lots of veggies in there, and again, I'll have it with steak. And right before bed, I'll have a protein shake just before bed. So it all works out roughly around 3,000 calories. And some of them I'll alternate different meals and everything like that, but this is roughly what I'll eat in a typical day.
In a typical day?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
So basically the reason for eating so much food is 1, to build muscle, and 2, so to build a foundation for when I reduce my calories, so when I start to go into a cutting phase. A lot of times people go, if they want to lose body fat, they'll go straight into a cutting phase. Usually they're only eating about 1,000 calories, you know, 1,500 if that, and then they reduce, and you know, they're hungry, they're deprived, they're miserable, and you know, a lot of the time they don't actually drop the body fat, they're dropping muscle because they've gone from 1, not eating enough, to then 2, again, reducing and not eating enough. So the reason why I'm eating so much is we're building my calories up to build a stronger metabolism, so it's nice and fast, it's burning optimally. And then so I'm eating so high calories, my body gets used to burning so much. And then when we do start slowly reducing, instead of being in a deficit of like say 1,000 calories, I'd be going down to 2,000 calories or, you know, 1,700, something like that. Just makes it a lot easier on the body, the hormones and everything like that, and it's the best way to keep your muscle as well while you're in a deficit and trying to reduce body fat.
Do you love your food?
I absolutely love my food. I enjoy everything that I was definitely eating throughout my bulking stage. A lot of the food I very much miss. In the past, when I've been like, I guess, dieting or eating foods, I was definitely very restrictive and, you know, just eating chicken and rice and vegetables, and it was very unsustainable and not enjoyable. And a lot of people definitely think that, I guess, in order to live a healthy lifestyle, it literally just has to be chicken and rice and vegetables, which it doesn't. Clearly, I'm able to build muscle and keep body fat down, eating food that I love, just tracking it, training hard, and yeah, being consistent.
What's your mindset around the whole bulking stage?
I definitely do enjoy having a bit more flexibility with the food. So in a cutting phase, there's certain foods that I would have in the bulking phase. So I definitely get to enjoy a lot more high GI carbs. And as long as I can fit it into my macros basically, so tracking it on my fitness pal. So macros like carbs, proteins, and your fats, I'll have a certain target that I have to hit every day. And it's a lot more flexible because, you know, when I go out to dinner or something like that, I can make it fit. I just have to look at the menu and have a look and see roughly what is going to fit into my calories. And so that way I can still go out and actually enjoy a meal out with like family and friends. And also, because my calories are so high and used to eating high calorie foods, when I do go out, my body is more responsive to if I have, say, a treat meal. So my body burns a lot more efficiently because I am used to having such high calorie foods.
Whopper.
Is that right?
Whopper. Buffalo cheese.
Let's get shredded, Crystal. Talk to me about your cutting now, Crystal.
So my cutting phase, definitely my calories have been reduced massively. So roughly on about 1,700 calories. Good thing I was starting out at 3,000 calories, so my calories are still quite high. So basically, as you see, the food here it's a lot less food, but it's a little bit more, I guess, volume. Low GI carbs, so it's gonna make you fuller for longer. So for my breakfast, we have oats here. So I've got 80 grams of oats. I have 5 grams of honey. So just to make it nice and sweet, give it that flavour, and also 100 mils of almond milk.
So cold porridge.
Cold porridge, I absolutely love cold porridge. I look forward to this every single day. It's my favourite and it will never change. And then we have protein shake with creatine again, so post-workouts, again going straight to the muscles. Then my next meal here, we have 200 grams of low carb potato. I have 100 grams of broccoli, asparagus and pak choy, and also 10 mils of tamari sauce, a bit of soy sauce just to give it some flavour. Again, lots of volume, and I like quite low calories, so filling me up and keeping me fuller for longer. I also have 100 grams of chicken breast in there as well. My next meal, I usually go for something quite sweet because I'm usually craving sweetness in the afternoon. So I have a brownie, chocolate brownie, protein brownie with peanut butter and also some strawberries. So I like to warm that up and it just melts everywhere and it's so nice and it's really gives it that, I guess, chocolate dessert craving. My favourite, I love it. And then next we have avocado, smashed avo with tomato and onion and also poached eggs on top. And then I have my favourite burger, which I have some steak on it. I have pickles, tomato, onion and lettuce and these wholemeal thins, which are absolutely amazing. I know, again, very low carb and just good volume.
And what time of the day would you eat these 2 meals?
So I'll probably have these about 4 o'clock. So about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. And then about 7 o'clock is when I have my dinner. At the moment I've been having low carb wraps, which I make into pizza. It's pizza base with a bit of that sauce with tomato, capsicum, pineapple. I love pineapple on pizza. I know you don't, but pineapple definitely belongs on pizza.
Disagree.
And it's not caca, it's so good. And then I have feta on top. I do alternate this with low carb potato. So I'll make fish and chips for dinner or steak and chips, which I absolutely love. Again, low carb potatoes, so I can have lots of volume. I usually have about 500 grams, so it's like this big massive plate of like chips and steak or chips and fish. Again, it will alternate depending on what I feel like. And then my late night meal, I have custard casein powder, so it is slow releasing protein, so while I'm sleeping it's repairing my muscles and it's keeping me nice and full while I sleep. Otherwise sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night feeling quite, I guess, hungry, or I'll wake up in the morning absolutely starving. So this has definitely been a lifesaver. Lots of different flavors that you can have there, and yeah, just a lot of the times, you know, I'll mix and match and it will change a bit here and there. But yeah, this food is basically designed to keep me nice and full and to, yeah, start that shredding process.
Woo! Shredder. What's the hardest thing about cutting, Crystal?
Well, this is actually my first cut, and I've only ever done a bulk, so I've only ever been like eating food, so this has been a different process for me, and I've actually really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed eating less food and I guess experimenting a little bit more with stuff that I wouldn't normally experiment with. But definitely, I guess when you do get hungry, you know, rather than going for yummier foods that you normally would, you have to kind of like, I guess, make different options like this here. And definitely making sure that you have your meals ready before you get hungry, so you're not left feeling like, oh my god, I need my next meal. So it's just being prepared. But if you make the food enjoyable and you love what you're eating, it shouldn't be hard.
And it looks great.
And it looks great.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Except for the pineapple.
That's the best part.
So over here we have Get Chunky, followed by our Whopper with cheese, Domino's, pizza, and
from
Smash
the
Avo from the Dome Cafe.
So as you can tell, I've literally created my favorite, I guess, treat meals, and I've made them healthy and I've made them fit, and so I've just made it enjoyable. And you can do that. So cutting's not about being too restrictive, it's about, you know, just adapting and making it fit for you. Beforehand, when I used to be, you know, quite restrictive, if I did eat outside of my plan, you know, I would punish myself by either over exercising or not exercising at all, and then just being like, oh my god, fuck it, I've just eaten so much, I'm going to turn this cheat meal into a cheat day, and then it becomes a cheat week, and then it just spirals in and out. Whereas now, like if I do eat something outside of my plan, then I just enjoy it, I eat it and move on, next meal, next day, whatever, and it just is keeping like a good habit around your food and a good mindset. Even with competing as well, I'm making food that I love and enjoy, so I guess fit fast food. So yeah, just making it enjoyable, making it fit, so then I don't feel like, oh my god, I'm missing out, like I want that chocolate or I want that pizza. Like I'm making it and I'm making it fit, so it's definitely making it a very enjoyable process for me. So yeah.